Hello, everybody. We are live. Hello, hello. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat and magandang umaga wherever you're coming from. Watching me, I'm live from Calgary, Alberta. And Happy New Year, everyone! Hello! Ayan. So, if this is your first time tuning in, maraming salamat. Again, these pages are running because of you and I'm very grateful. At umuusad tayo kahit papano, one step at a time. Ayan. So maraming salamat sa inyo. If this is your first time tuning in, say hello and maybe comment where you guys watching from. And probably you never know, I might gonna visit that place and magbigay sa akin ng inspirasyon kung saan kayo nanggagaling, watching me from. Baka magkaroon ako ng idea next time that I create my vision board. Magkaroon ako ng idea what to visit and where to visit that place. Ayan. So, Happy New Year! I hope that you had a wonderful celebration of New Year. And as for me and my family, we just went to visit my sister's place, and that's how we celebrate. It was fun. Actually, we just had a little game, and then that's it. But it was really wonderful, quiet moment with family, and I think sometimes we needed that, right? Especially you guys, if you are working outside me, I'm working from home, and sometimes I need that moment to be together with someone. Or maybe if you are working from outside, you wanted something that is quiet during holidays, right? Magkakaiba yung focus natin, magkakaiba yung gusto natin, especially we have different environment, right? So yun, it was beautiful. Actually, I just woke up from a nap. I woke up so late this afternoon na kasi I slept at 6 a.m. this morning. 6 o'clock in the morning at January 1st. So I woke up and I slept at 6 o'clock, I should say, in the morning, and I woke up 2:50 in the afternoon. Wow, right? It was a very long sleep. I'm very happy that my sister asked my two kids to sleep over in their place, and they did enjoy that one. Even like my younger one, he didn't even want to go home with us this evening when I went to pick him up. Zelda Lalon. Lozano. Hi. Good evening. And all right. So I will be talking in Taglish, which is Tagalog and English. If you're speaking in English, please bear with me. I'm sorry, pardon me. Right? I will be talking in Taglish. I know that I am live stream in different platforms, which is the Facebook, the Instagram, no, not Instagram, the Facebook, the YouTube. Yeah, just Facebook page and personal and YouTube. It's fine. All right. Okay. So there you go, guys. Our topic for tonight is all about what's the best thing to do if you want success is 2026. And I know that every January 1st or even December 1st, we've been talking or we've been thinking about what we want to do for 2026 so that it will be it will change the course of our life, right? We wanted to have a change, especially like it's January 1st. What is my New Year's resolution? What are the things that I need to do to become successful? But the thing is, a lot of time or most of the time, we set that goal for December 31st or January 1st. Most of the time we tend to forget everything that we said to ourselves, especially when if we don't have the things that it's actually on the paper. So this is my vision board that I created just last week for my 2026. Okay. And I I am very intentional with my vision boards, because in the past years that I've been creating this one, it really gave me the kumbaga parang binibigyan ako ng way or ideas every time that I do something, and sometimes I don't know what to do. Just by looking at the vision board, it gives you some ideas what to do or what step to do in the next days or so, right? Nire-remind ka kung ano yung mga goals mo. Nire-remind ka kung ano yung mga dapat mong gawin. Nire-remind ka that you have that goals. You have those dreams that you have to focus onto. Don't focus onto the negative things. You focus on the positive thing. I know that a lot of us, sometimes we are so afraid to set up something or to put something in our goals, right? And the very first thing that you have to do is to make sure that you are going to choose one big goal, even just one big goal that will scare you, well, in a good way, right? In a good way. We have to make sure that when we set that goal, it's so big that it's really scare us, right? Why? Because it's just kind of like, let's just think about it, that this is just one life goal that will change our life. That's why it's going to scare you. One thing that for me, every year it's always in my goal that I put a so big goal in my vision board that sometimes I don't get that. Kumbaga hindi ko naaabot 'yon, right? Pero hindi ako tumitigil na maglagay ng napakalaking pangarap dun or napakalaking goal dun sa vision board ko na 'yon. Why? Because I know for sure at some point in my life, in my whole course of my life, the whole course of my life, I will be able to get that one. I will be able to reach that one. Maybe not this year, but I know for sure it will come true. Now, all my vision boards, since I started creating these goals and vision boards, for the past 7 years, actually it's past 6 years, because when I started this business, I didn't know what vision board looked like, right? I just learned that one when I started building the business. And so for the past 6 years, because the first year I didn't know that. So for the past 6 years, right, I've been, once I remove that vision board from last year and I have the new one, I will take a photo of it. Why? Because you never know that the vision, that the goal that you put in that vision board, you will be able to reach that one in the next years, right? Maybe, sometimes for me, I have that big goal from last year that I know in my heart, and literally I didn't even get that. And for me, that's fine. And because that is a big goal, I will make sure that I still going to set up a bigger one this year, which is literally it's bigger than what I put from the last year, right? Because looking back on those vision boards that I created from the past, I was able to reach that one a year after that one, a year after I created that vision board. So it's fine. It really is going to scare you, but the thing is, you're making that effort to do it every day, to make a difference every day, right? Because oh my goodness, what's gonna happen to me if I don't get this one? Of course you will be frustrated, of course you will not be happy, of course you will not be satisfied with the work that you have done from the last year. At least you know exactly what you are going to improve for the next year, right? And I do myself I do assess myself every year to make sure that what are the things that I needed to improve. For me, I've been talking to you a lot of times in my live video. The second one that I wanted to talk about is the mindset, right? And I know from the last years, if you go back to all my live videos from last year, I was talking a lot of, mindset. It was all about mindset. It's all about mindset. Why? Because I was talking to my sister this just few hours ago, and I was telling her that even if you have that skills that you wanted to implement, but your mindset is different, it will never be aligned together, right? It's not going to be, even if you have that skills, if you don't have that mindset, it will never going to materialize, because your feelings, your mindset is actually telling you negative things. And even if you are going to execute the skills that you have, if your mindset is telling you negative, it will never going to make a difference, or it's not going to be a success. Why? Because everything that we do should always starts from the mindset, right? Before you do something, you're really good in skills, start learning more skills. And if you're really good with that one, change your mindset. The mindset is the most powerful tools that you have for 2026, right? And for me, that's the reason why before the 2026 started, I have this accountability partner group already that I joined, that I wanted to change my mindset, because that was the one that actually killed the things that I wanted to execute or put it in the business. And that's why I was not able to reach the my highest potential in the 2025. And I admit that one, right? There's so many, there were so many hindrances, there were so many roadblocks that I encountered from 2026. And one of the most roadblocks that I encountered was my mindset, the mindset that I put in everything that we do every day. That was the biggest one. That was the biggest hindrance that I have encountered in my whole 2025. It was really hard. There are times that you just wanted to sit down because everything that's coming in your mind was all negative. And I said to myself, it's not going to happen in 2026 anymore, right? I wanted to make a difference. I wanted to make sure that everything that I do, I wanted to be more positive. You know what? Especially when you are surrounded with the negative people, especially when you have someone that should always support you, but they're not supporting you. That's why sometimes it builds up some more negative in your mind. And that is killing all your dreams, right? Now, the third one is, please distance yourself from the people that will never going to give you a good, advice, and the people that always opinionated. They share all the opinions to you, even if you are not even asking. So these are the people that are what we call so opinionated, right? Even if you're not asking something from them, asking some support from them, they always there to to kind of like saying to themselves, I support you. But the thing is, they're just criticizing you over and over again, giving you so much opinions that it's not unsolicited at all, right? And that is one thing that is killing us. So distance yourself from the people that will never, ever, ever give you some support. Instead, they're giving you some headache. People that giving those opinions and advice that are not unsolicited, right? So that is my third thing. The fourth thing is, you have to protect your morning. So because if you protect your morning, if you protect your morning, you will be able to protect your future. And this is, it's actually could be collaborated with the mindset, right? I'm watching from Calgary. Hi, Ate Marina. Good evening. You're still awake, just like me. It's 12:49. Oh my goodness, right? I'm just so grateful because even if I go and sleep so late, if I go to bed so late, it doesn't matter because my kids will not go to school tomorrow. Uh, my son is actually my alarm clock, right? I don't have any alarm clock. You know, most of the people, 99.9% of the people that are not entrepreneur, these are the people that waking up in an alarm clock, boss alarm clock, I should say, because they needed to run and catch their job, right? Their work at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I don't do that, which is I'm so truly grateful because my son, which is my younger one, who is my younger one, is my alarm clock every morning. So I'm happy. I don't need to wake up so early. I create my own schedule. Even if he wakes up me early, so early, I still be able to go back to sleep, and I, have some rest, right? So much rest. But anyways, yeah. So let's go back to that one. See, if you protect your morning, you will be able to protect your future. Why? Because everything that we do is always starts from the morning. See, if you wake up so grateful with a gratitude in your heart, if you wake up with so much, wisdom that you got it from what you have learned, you will be able to use that one during the day. So what I do to protect my myself and my future is I wake up and read my books. I wake up and do some meditation. I wake up and do some manifestation. I wake up and do some gratitude journal. I wake up and read my Bible. Those are the things that I know I will be able to protect myself and my future, my morning, right? Why? It's because if you get some wisdom from the Bible, you'll be able to protect, you will be able to be more kind, to be more nicer for the whole day, right? Because whatever that you'll learn from there, you will be able to, apply that one during the day. So why that reading books is so important as well? It's because you are building your personal development. And why personal development is so important, not only because you are running a business, you have to read that one, but in every day of your life, even if you are working, well, like if you're working right with someone else, you still need that personal development, right? And this is one thing that a lot of people are so afraid to talk about it. It's because they keep on telling themselves, I don't have time to do that one, I don't have time to read, I don't have time to listen, I don't have time to go sit down and learn something from other people, I don't have time with that one. And that is one thing that these people are missing. Why? You know what? If you are missing this kind of things, you will not, that means you don't want to learn, you don't want to improve yourself, right? So that personal development, by reading, developing that personal life, is actually by reading or by listening to the people that will give you an advice that you will be able to apply, right? For sure. So I have Mel Robbins. I love her so much. I love all her interviews because I learned so much from those people, because she's been doing a lot of interviews from different parts of the world. I love Jay Shetty. I learned a lot from Jay Shetty. I learned from Rob Dial. These are the people that I saw already in person. It's so powerful if you sit down in a one room, big room, and then these people starts to speak. Oh my goodness, it's one of a kind experience, and you don't want to miss that one. And there's so many things that I have in my goal that I wanted to learn, even in just sitting in front of your computer and learn things from these people that are motivational speakers, right? You will be able to learn, right? So those are the four things that I wanted to share as well. And you know this is one thing that a lot of people missed when they are building something in themselves, in their lives, right? And I do really admit that the biggest hindrance for me was the mindset. I was being so I procrastinate a lot from 2025. I was telling to myself I was not good enough. I was telling to myself that it's not working what I was doing. I was trying to how do you call this one? Self-sabotaging myself, which is not so healthy when you want to achieve something, right? When you want to achieve something, starts with that beautiful morning. Protect your mindset, protect your life, and protect your future, right? So there you go, guys. I hope that I was able to inspire you. I hope that I was able to give some more informations on what to do. Those are just little things that I wanted to share to you guys so that you will be able to implement. Well, it's just January 1st. No, January 2nd already. It's because it's 12:55 here in Alberta. But it doesn't matter. Like again, you can always start over and over and over again. But don't let yourself start, you start, many few times in a year, telling to yourself that I can do it again. Yes, there's always a time, there's always a second chance. But if you keep on doing that one for the 20th times, right? Restarting. Like I think there's a big problem already on the side, on your side, right? Let's start with very intentional morning routine. And let's start with so beautiful because I joined an accountability partner where she's doing a morning routine with everyone in our group, which is so beautiful. And that is something that a lot of people need, and you have to do that. You really have to do that one. All right, so there you go, guys. Maraming salamat for watching me again. I will be coming back. You will be seeing my face starting January 3rd, every day doing a live video. Again, I'm back from doing this inspirational, motivational. I wanted to inspire and motivate everyone. I'm back again, and I wanted to make sure that I'm committed. I will make sure, and I promise to everyone that I will be committed. I will be doing this one for the sake that I wanted to inspire and motivate everyone, not just by myself, not just only myself, but everybody who will be watching me. You will be learning a lot because I will be talking a lot. Uh, but it will be a very short video every time that I come up, because I know for sure that your time is so precious and my time is precious. But I'm so happy that I'll still be able to do that one, right? God bless everybody. I hope that I will see you again in my next live video. Lagi niyong tatandaan, walang imposible sa taong may malaking pangarap. God bless, and I'll see you again. Hi, Ate Lisa. God bless. Happy New